And we are live. What's up, everybody? I'm Jay from Leprechaun TV and your host of the hot seat, where we light the fire underneath our guest seat. And to join us this week, we have no other than Junior from Gabby's Grills. What's up, brother? How you doing?
Doing good, brother. How you guys doing today?
Yeah, a little Sunday fun day for you. Get you on camera, other than Facebook.
For sure, for
Hey.
sure.
He's not grilling today. We're gonna do the grilling on him. How about that?
There you go. Ask away. Ask away.
Yeah. We already got tons of people, 9 million people watching us right now. We got Daddy Dutch Barbecue in the house.
What's up, Daddy Dutch? What's up, brother? How you doing?
Yeah, I said this should be a good one. He's like, for sure, your Junior's awesome. We got Quentin Nelson, 2106 Barbecue in the house.
Hey, how you doing, brother?
What's up? Who else we got? We got Nothing But Love, MBL's in the house. Bat 13, what's happening? I know you put the link out over on Facebook. Hopefully some of those people will travel over, but for the most part, you know, we'll have a good crowd in here today. We got Randy from RXTX Barbecue. What's up, brother? Oh, look at this guy.
What's up, Pickles?
What's up? We got Judge Wep Barbecues in the house. What's up, Wep? Some of these people you'll see over from Facebook. You know, some of them have Facebook.
How do I see that? The comments. Those right there. Here, these are comments on the site.
Yeah. Yep. Panchuco's in the house.
Hello, Panchuco. Nice to meet you, brother.
We got Jules in the house. What's up, Jules? We get Simon from Yes I Can Barbecue. What's up? We got Franco Farms Barbecue in the house. What's up? Everybody's showing up. They all want that Gabby grill. Buzzed Barbecue Company in the house. What's up? You know, it's not just about that. Hearing my guests, you know, people like to hear their stories, you know, and get to know them and stuff like that, and follow them over on their social medias. Sure. You do have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, I actually have a YouTube channel just called Junior Castro. I actually have enough viewers to go live. It seems like for some reason I used to go live on three phones at one time. I would do like Gabby's Grill, Junior Castro, and I would do YouTube. And something happened with my Wi-Fi where it started blocking, only letting me do one at a time. So the most people that I get is Junior Castro. So it's easy for me to go live and talk because I just wing it. So when people are talking to me, it's easy for me to do it because I can keep talking off. I can feed off what they're saying. If I don't have no one responding to me, it's kind of hard to ramble on my own. You know what I
mean? Yeah. I mean, you got to constantly stay talking, keep the conversation going with yourself, more or less. A lot of people are, when they're filming and stuff like this, it's hard for them to talk to just this little camera, you know. So I had made here you go. I think this is one from your side over there on Facebook, Mark Quigley.
Go, Mark. How you doing, brother?
So I had made the suggestion around your camera, take a picture of people that you know and stick it behind your camera. So when you're looking at your camera, you see people you know, so you're like you're talking to them and not just a random spot, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Drew Barbecue in the house.
I'm also friends with, like, I'll make friends with them on the side. I'll talk to them over the phone, and it's kind of cool. You know, that way.
Yeah, you know, it's a battle sometimes, especially when you're live streaming, you know. Like you said, if there's nobody there, it's kind of hard to keep it going. We got drunken chef barbecues in the house. What's up, brother?
That's kind of like me, the drunken chef.
Yeah.
I try to take a break. I try to take a little break from drinking.
Yeah. I'm sure you were throwing them down for the
I,
fight last night.
believe it or not, I didn't drink last night. I didn't drink at all. Everybody
No?
was drinking, but I didn't drink. I did pretty good. I held strong.
Okay, right on. We got 30 million watching us, man.
That's
They're
crazy.
all uh they're all waiting to hear your story, man. So yeah, give them a little rundown about yourself, where you're from,
All
you
right.
know.
So of course, my name is Junior Castro from Gabby's Grills. I'll tell you a little cool story about how Gabby's Grills got started. Basically, I actually really build race motors. I build race motors. I've been doing that for over 20 years now. I have a company called Old Rocket Parts that I sell car parts and stuff. And I just like to barbecue. Well, back in the day, I think like in 2013, my daughter was just telling me, she was a little girl and telling me one day she wanted to make a tri-tip. I'm like, and I was making the big tri-tips out of the big 55-gallon drum barrels from racing and stuff like that, and selling them. And then she told me, she goes, I was making hamburgers, and she's like, "Well, I thought we were making tri-tip." I'm like, "Nah, I need the barbecue to go up and down." And she said, "Well, why don't you just use this barbecue?" I go, "I can't because it doesn't go up and down." So I snapped back. I was thinking about it, like, I can make this one go up and down. And that's how I came up with the idea. And believe it or not, I made one. And every time I would go places, people would say, "Hey man, can you make one of those for me?" Sure. So I started making, selling them, and it's kind of, I call it an accident business. That's always say God is good because I was I actually, the man I was working for building race cars passed away, and I started doing my own stuff, and no one knew who I was. So I was struggling trying to start this business, and I needed a way to make side money. So this barbecue just took off by itself. It was like a weed that just grew with no water. I think the
Hmm.
first guy, I made a YouTube video, and my first like was Joe Barbosa from Black Hole Barbecue. He started
Yeah.
posting. Then my website started ticking off for Gabby's Grills, start ticking off, and then I'm selling barbecues here and there. And then T-Roy Cook got a hold of my barbecue, and it just went insane. It just blew up like you wouldn't believe. And all these names I'm naming off, these people never asked me for nothing. They never asked me, like, they bought their barbecues and they never asked, like, give me free barbecue this or nothing. Just made these videos. It was just me out there cutting metal. Taught my son to weld. He's welding them up. I'm cutting and welding, and it just blew up. But
Nice.
that's me in a
What?
nutshell. Work hard. I love my family. Everything is built on my property, on my house. I have two shops that I built in my backyard. One side I do car parts, and one side I do my barbecue. And just like to enjoy my family, barbecue, uh, drink beer. Don't want to drink too much beer,
Right.
and enjoy
Um,
my family, man.
so Kent from Daddy Dutch Barbecue says, do you prefer 2 bolt or full 4 bolt block main caps for your
Well,
rig?
of course, 4 bolts always better, but I specialize in Ozone bills. Ozone bills don't have 2 bolt mains. There's a new company out there that they actually had a new block made. It's a 4 bolt main block, but it's like $5,000 for the block. So only the rich man can play that game. I mean, it's when you're paying $5,000 just for a block. That's an unmachined block. You haven't got started yet, but of course, 4 bolt main is always better, brother. Always.
Right, for sure. Um, so you do all of your work for your engines out of your garage, also, correct?
Everything. So right now, I'm not building actual motors anymore. I'm just selling parts, and I'll modify parts, make them work for the Oso bill. And I have a
Oh,
machine up here that my Rosin Performance, my buddy Danny Rosin owns Rosin Performance, and he does all the machine work for me. And then I just sell parts and I share my knowledge. Now I'm not actually building motors anymore. I'm gonna build one. I bought me a '64 Olds. I'm gonna probably build a motor for myself. But right now I'm just selling parts, and only building I'm doing right now is barbecue.
yeah.
Barbecue is crazy.
So do you like when you're building the Gabby Grill attachment, how much metal do you order a week or a month? How does
So,
that work?
so right now it's slowed down. But back in the day, I would so this use COVID because COVID was when I made all my money, right? When I kind of Gabby's Girls blew up. I had metal coming from all over the country because everything was shut down, and to keep up with the process. Don't get me wrong, our metal manufacturer right here, metal place, was trying to keep up, but I had to get metal coming in from different places because it was some metal places were staying open, some were not, and I don't know what happened. I was selling like 20 barbecues a day. People were just ordering barbecue. I guess people were home ordering barbecues. I have no idea. So when everybody
Right.
went to work, I was going crazy. I didn't start. It didn't slow down until after COVID. That's when it slowed down. The car parts and the barbecue slowed down. So I would say for metal, it's hard to say. I wouldn't even keep track. I was just ordering it.
Okay.
I was maybe buying like $30,000 a year worth of metal.
$30,000 a year.
I think had them check one time from. So I don't know from everywhere. So just a little metal place here. I didn't have the other ones, and just then it was like 30 grand of metal. But the other one else, I'm not sure about how much I bought from them. I don't have a way to ask them, and I wasn't keeping track of it. I was winging it. You know what I mean? I was just winging it. I was just doing it as it comes.
Right. Yeah. Well, at that point, you're not really looking at what you're spending because of the demand going out.
Yeah,
Is really what you were focused on.
basically you can feel it. Long as there's more money coming in than going out, you're good.
Right. Hey, and I'm sure that like a lot of people got hurt during the pandemic, and a lot of other people, their businesses boomed.
Yeah,
Just depend on where you were at and what you were part of. You know what I mean?
yeah, I did really good. Thanks to the barbecue community, I did really
Yeah.
good. That's why I always say thank you. I always try to get on here and thank everybody. I don't want people to think I forgot about them. I actually gave the business to my son for a little bit, and he gave it back to me. It slowed down to an extent, and to where it's kind of worked out better. He gave it back to me because right now Gabby's Grills doesn't make enough money to like. You couldn't just do Gabby's Grills and live on that. You wouldn't be able to make it. It kind of slowed
Right.
that slow. So it worked out, but I still keep it alive. It's still fun, and I give all thanks to. That's why I like to get on here and thank everybody because it wasn't for you guys, I would just be some dude on the camera talking to himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just a regular dude. I live in a regular house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's why I always like get on here and thank you guys. So I'm always happy to do something like this. I appreciate people like you, all the Facebook, to do all those little they do the little Facebook clubs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Those guys are that's a lot of work. I mean, for you guys to put on this stuff and do it every week, it's not easy. It's hard. So
Yeah.
I always want to give props to you guys doing it. Me, I just push live and start talking. I mean, there's nothing special to what I'm doing, but what you guys are doing, there is something special here. You guys are sharing. You're building an audience, and you're making it possible for people like small people like me to grow. You know what I mean?
And that's exactly why I reached out to you to get you on the show, get some new eyes on the prize. You know what I mean? Just about everybody I know knows about or heard about Gabby's Grills. You know what I mean? I'm surprised Weber hasn't really reached out. You know, like, hey, let's partner up. You know,
I reached out to them when I first started. They weren't interested, so
hey.
so
And
I just kept going.
I'm gonna guess there's a patent on it, correct?
So I did patent it, but if you understand how patents work, patent in 2013, all they gotta do is change a little bit of it. And so I didn't invent Santa Maria barbecue. What I did, I invented a way to attach it to a Weber.
Yes.
So now people have copied me and they change it a little bit. And as long as they change it 15%, it's kind of more of a deterrent trying to get people not to do it. But that's what I'm saying. This is God's barbecue where I have like 3 copycats, I think, and it hasn't affected me in any way. I feel it just the economy is just took a tank. And I think now the economy's coming back up again. People are starting to go out. People are starting to have more fun. You see, like you can see it in everything, like in new movies coming out, the boxing matches. It's just the world is starting to come back.
Entertainment's picking up too. Yeah.
People are starting to come out of their shell and get back to this. No, just get back to life and have fun. So I think that's all has to be. I'm actually happy with everything where it's at. I'm happy right now, dude. So
yeah,
everything's good with me. You know what I mean?
Right.
No, I'm good.
So I'm guessing you have how many different models available? You have them all, right?
So I make the 14, the 18, the 22, and the 26. And then the way I designed it It has little holes around there. That way you can bolt brackets to it. You can make it extend out to bigger pits. Like I even have brackets to make it fit the what's the one the big the Weber Ranch.
The King Ranch, yeah.
So I have one to actually you can actually make the 26 fit that. It's just bolt on and so the 14 the flange is a little bit smaller, but on the 22, on the 18, 22, and 26 the flange is 3/16 thick. You can stand on it. You know what I mean? And it won't break. So you can bolt to it, weld to it. I make them nice and thick and strong. Technically, you shouldn't never have to buy another one the way I designed them. They're built to last forever.
Right. So that's what I was going to ask if you had one for the King Ranch. So you don't have one that actual size.
You can't make one that big; it'd be too heavy.
Yeah, I was just about to ask how heavy is the 26?
It's maybe 30 pounds.
30 pounds.
About 30 pounds. I never actually weighed it. But
Yeah, so trying to get that on a King Ranch would definitely be around the 50 to 60 pound mark.
Yeah, what makes the 26 so expensive is the shipping, because you get in a certain size box, and no matter what, they charge you like 100 pounds of weight. When it's called oversized box, so that's what they get you. You know what I mean?
Brother Quint sent super chat, $35. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Good luck to you here in a little bit. We're gonna run a giveaway for the 14-inch Gabby grill attachment.
If you guys look at my barbecues, I named them. So the main company is Gabby's Grills. Gabby is my daughter's name. And of course, it's her grill because it was her idea.
Right.
And then the Mighty Mike is one of my sons. My son's name is Michael. But the Mighty Mike has a name Mighty Mike because the actual guy, I actually first didn't want to make it. I wouldn't make it. And some guy named Mike from California, he came in, man, goes, make me one for my 14. Like, nah, I don't want to make it. It's too small. He goes, I'll pay you up front. So he paid me up front. So you can't just make one. I made 10 of them. And
wow.
And I sold them. And I still never cooked on one. And then when my son moved out on his own, he told me, hey, Dad, I want a Mighty Mike for my house. So I moved to his house and I cooked on the first day, fell in love with it. And then the amount of fuel you'll save using that little baby barbecue is insane. I mean, it pays for itself.
Exactly.
I make one that fit on the park. You know the park, they have those barbecues in the park.
Yeah.
And that's my son Nathan. I made one, but that one didn't really take off, so we kind of discontinued it.
Okay.
We made a smoke bomb, which was pretty. It actually was pretty cool, but it was too hard to make. Drilling took too long, and I couldn't charge for that, so we started making that. We do make a griddle. The griddle's 3/16 thick. We make that, and that's pretty good. But
yeah,
I'm not a griddle guy. I'm more of a Santa Maria guy. I barbecue almost every day.
Right.
It's just even when I don't go live, like I barbecue every day. It's easy for me.
Kent's asking what the price for 22 inches.
So a 22 shipped is $259, and all the prices on the website, that's the prices including shipping. So if you don't live in California, it's $259. It's still $259 in California, but you have sales tax. I live in California, so anybody who buys in California pays sales tax. But I do offer local pickups. You can pick up barbecues for $200. If you're in California, you want to stop by and pick one up. Sometimes you go down to Fontana. You're welcome to come down and pick them up too. I'll bring them down to you guys.
Pickles Barbecue, what do you find are the best things to grill on a Santa Maria, and wood, charcoal, or mix? How's that work?
Best things to cook on Santa Maria is everything, brother. It's everything, but probably a tri-tip, big meats that take a long time to make. I like making big meatloafs, tri-tips, ribs, and then as far as wood, I always use charcoal to light my wood. It's easier. A bag of charcoal lasts me a long time. I always feel like a chimney maybe that full. That way, just enough to light my wood. And then I'm lucky in my area. There's a lot of oak, and it doesn't matter white oak, red oak. I use I'm lucky. So if you guys ever see those little sticks they see cooking with, what those are oak sticks that they dip. They stick inside the big old barrels where they make wine, and they let them soak in there. And then when they pull them out, they just throw them away. Well, my neighbors bring them to me, big trailer full. And I get them, and I just pull it they're like almost like wrapped up like a sausage, netted sausage. You got to cut the net off, and I cook with them. And the wine goes into the meat when I cook. So I get oak wood. That's most of what I use. But probably oak's probably the best if you can get your hands on it. There's alder. I've seen people in Texas cook it on mesquite. The trick to Santa Maria is hold the flame. You want to keep that flame. That flame gives you the flavor. That's the trick to it. But
Yeah. Obviously, you're biased because California. Uh, they love you guys. Love your tri tips, man.
yeah, yeah. We get tri-tips. We get tri-tipped out though. Sometimes tri-tip is always good for like a party. It feeds a lot of people. It's not too expensive. Um, I like cooking. The cool thing about Santa Maria is like you can make a cheap steak taste like a $20 steak. It's crazy. It's
True.
cool. You can make a
That
cheap food taste really good.
that's what I love about that because I'll have it raised up a little bit.
Yeah,
I got a little picture. The thumbnail. I got me some steaks on there,
yeah,
and I love it because it'll cook up to where what temperature I like to pull my steak, and then I just drop that thing down in there and kiss it with that fire,
yeah.
flip it, kiss the other side,
For sure.
and pull it, man. Love it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you see. I always do it on my channel. I do the $10 meals, where I'll try to cook food for $10 for the whole family.
Yeah,
But
yeah, I have seen you do that.
I'm a cheap guy. My wife says I'm so tight. I'm waterproof, and I try to share that with people how I cook and what I pay for food and like I can keep my meals between $10 and $12. You know what I mean? And that's
Hmm.
the whole family with it. It's not how you have leftovers.
Troy V's asking, does it fit the SNS?
So what is the SNS?
I believe that's a special Weber. It, I think it's its own
So
Slow and Sear. I
so
think Slow and Sear made their own kettle.
all
I
right.
believe.
So here's the best way. Here's the best way. Gabby's Grills is kind of cool because I didn't mean for this to happen, but the way I designed it. So a 14 will fit anything between a 14 and a 16. 18 will fit anything between the 18 to 20. The 22 fit 22 to 24. The 26 will fit 26 to 28 because it
Okay.
has an overhang reach. It goes
Yeah, it does have
yeah.
that point.
So as long as it reaches it, it'll stay in place. You know what I mean? So it doesn't have to be for the Weber. It can be for anything in those diameters, perimeters. And then if you have like a bigger pit, there's a holes going around. You can bolt brackets to. I sell the brackets, but all this is flat bar. You can go to Lowe's and buy your own flat bar and cut and drill a hole, and you're golden. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And I always share
right,
that with people. I'm not trying to sell extensions. I'm trying to sell barbecues. So I
right,
for the guy
right,
he doesn't want to make them, I can sell them to you, but I also share with you how to do it. You know what I mean?
right, for sure.
I love sharing. I love sharing. I love giving my ideas. Sending you my car parts. I love sharing my tricks.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the great thing. You're not out here to rip people off. You're here to help the barbecue community, just with another feature of cooking.
Yeah,
Another style, bringing it back. Santa Maria uh, way of grilling's been around for ages.
it's been for years. For years. Here, they even have them in the parks. You have we go Santa Maria grills in the parks, in the front
Really?
yard. Yeah, they're huge ones in the parks. To where
Wow.
California, that's it's just a style of cooking. But I like to say that I gave Santa Maria to the world. I let everybody got it at a real affordable price. Everybody can get a chance at it, and
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of things about it. It's enjoyable. It's relaxing. If let's say you're by yourself, you want to walk away from it, you go put high and walk away and come back and then drop it back down to where you want it. You know what I mean? I always
Hmm.
ask me, where should I put it at? I go, there's really no rules. You kind of put it where you want it. And you can watch, let's say you're having a competition and you're watching everybody. Everybody's going to have their summary at different height. It's where they feel that they want it at. I mean, it's kind of, it's really no rules. You know what I mean? I always tell people, until you're sure, ride it high. And then you get more comfortable, you can drop it down. You start to get a feel for it. But I think it's enjoyable.
I just it's odd to me that you guys would actually have Santa Marias out in the park, especially with the way you guys catch fire so easily out there.
So you can walk. There's a park from my house about 8 to 10 houses up, and there's probably one that's probably like maybe the size of a back of a truck.
Wow.
And then
So you can have multiple families cooking on it at the same time.
Yeah.
Just make one big fire and everybody's happy.
They're in every park, everywhere. And you look outside. I live in apartments. Cross street apartments outside before me. So my side houses, that side's apartments. And you'll see everybody out there barbecue. Everybody has Santa Maria's. Everybody has them. Half the ones I built, you know what I mean? And that, don't get me wrong, I build square ones. For my friends and stuff, I'll build them a square one. I specialize in the round ones. I got jigs now to make mine faster. And I learned that from the car parts industry. I would actually design a part, and then I would design the way to make the part fast, and then so I know how to get a part. I know how to create the jigs to make it. You know what I mean? So once you design it, you want to make a jig so you can make it faster. You make them
right.
If I was making one barbecue at a time, it would be like crazy. That's why when people ask me, "Hey, can you make me a custom barbecue?" I can. It's gonna be a lot of money because you're asking me to step out of the jig. You're asking me to make new measurements. You know what I mean?
Yes, gotcha. Yeah. Kent's asking, how hard was it for you to make the flat round ring for the base?
So that's my secret. I don't give out. That is that's the hard one right there. That's my secret.
Hey, you just bend it, right?
Yeah. I just roll it in a circle.
You gotta keep some things for yourself.
Yeah.
Lance from Sleeper Barbecue is asking, can you use or do you have a rotisserie attachment? Like anything?
I do. I actually have a video where I'm actually sanding some ribs so you can't see through the grill, and then you can hear the rotisserie, the motor. I'm like, hold on, what's that? And I go down like that, and I go under, and there's a spork butt spinning.
Oh, okay.
I gotta find that. It's on YouTube too. I actually made it on
YouTube. They were dropping your link. So it's Junior Castro on YouTube, guys.
Yeah, Junior Castro. Gabby's gonna come up. I'm the handsome guy with all tattoos.
and
I got quite a few videos on there. I don't know how many, but I got a lot.
And here's a link straight to his website that I'm dropping right now. Shredder says, I hear Chicano. I dig the one famous person who gives tattoos in LA, the Modelo guy.
That's funny because Modelo is so the famous guy worked for Oldsmobiles, Joe Mondello, but not Modelo, Mondello. He specialized in Oldsmobiles, and he taught me how to build Oldsmobiles, and that's how I got into the Oldsmobile parts.
SJ Cooks says, love my Gabby's grills. I've been cooking on them for a few years. It's amazing. Just dropped in to say hi to Junior. Shameless plug. Come check out my channel. Get a few recipes on my channel of him working on the Gabby's grill. That's awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that.
You know, I would like to say something. You know what? I have to say a lot of stuff about Gabby's grills is a lot of the way it built was a lot of my followers that watched me, like, so people didn't understand, like, so you remember COVID, how you couldn't get masks no more?
Mm-hmm.
So I would go to the welding place, buy masks. No one had masks. Well, believe it or not, someone from 3M watched my videos. His name was Jason Jones. Sent me masks, the things from the ventilation things from, because when I'm painting, I wear ventilation masks, all that stuff. And I couldn't buy them anymore. They weren't selling them. Even Harbor Freight was selling them. And
wow.
Or 3M sent me that. One time I was having issues with my website. Andy out of Utah logged into my computer and fixed my computer from his house. He was a computer guy. Jason Chance, he's from Oklahoma Smoking Brews. This guy I was telling you about.
Yeah.
I was telling him, business slowed down. You get on this little thing. All of a sudden, I'll start getting sales. He tells people, and they would start ordering stuff. So it's like, I'm telling you, man, it's been a cool roller coaster to be on because I got to meet a lot of great people. The barbecue community is crazy because it's everybody from everywhere, all races, all ethnics, all everybody and everybody has one thing in common is cooking food. I mean, it's
right.
Like, you can't be mad when you're barbecuing. Come on, it's kind of hard to do that. kind of hard to be upset while you're barbecuing, dude.
Right.
Angry person.
Right. Kent asking another one. Did you give CJ lessons on how to use his Gabby's grill?
No,
Cooking with CJ. He's speaking on.
no, you know what? So when I met CJ actually came to my house, my parents' house in Fontana, and picked up his. No, I don't know how CJ learned. Maybe I think he's practiced and figured out. He's actually a really cool guy too, and I think he just probably figured it out. I can see that what he does is I think he goes and he gets whatever he's gonna cook on, and he sits there and he learns it. If you watch him, he does a lot of homework on this stuff because if you watch his videos, he really knows about the product he's using. You know what I mean? Like, right. You know how to turn it on.
Yeah, right. Shredder wants to know if you've made any elk, buffalo, deer, any kind of wild game mountain meats or anything like that.
One time someone gave me some deer meat, and what I did was I ground it up and mixed it with pork and made burgers, stuff like that. But that's about as far as I've ever done to do anything like that.
Are you in Fontana?
No, I'm in Paso Robles. So I'm originally from the LA area. I grew up in Pomona. My parents now live in Fontana, so I lived there for a while. But I made my family here in Paso. I met my wife up here, bought a house up here, raised my kids up here. It's a little bit better up here. Down there, it's a little crazy. A lot of stuff going on down there. Right here is beautiful, real nice. People are really friendly. Less crime. They have really good schools. My kids. You saw my son. He was welding. He went all the way to Tennessee, Skills USA for. As a matter of fact, people think it's for welding. He went for electrician. And I asked him why he didn't weld. And he said he don't want to weld because he thought that'd be cheating because he welded every day. He felt like if I was to go weld, it would be cheating because how good he can weld. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So did the electrical, and he went all the way to Tennessee doing electrical.
Kent says you should have given CJ lessons.
No, I think CJ got it.
All right, guys. I'm gonna start the giveaway. What you do is drop hashtag grill in the comments, and it'll pick you up, and we'll do the random picker here in a little bit. We're about halfway through the show, so I'm gonna give everybody some time to get in and get registered. Hashtag grill. That's all you need. And it will automatically pick you up. And good luck to everybody. I want to thank Junior here for doing this for all of the fans out there and the barbecue community and family. It's a great thing when we have big hearts on the show. You know what I mean? I really appreciate that, man. I really do. And good luck to hopefully maybe somebody near you wins, and they just drive up to your house and actually break bread with you as they pick up their new Gabby grill. You know.
But whoever wins, I guarantee you'll like it. I guarantee you'll enjoy it, and hope it goes to a good home.
Right.
You know, I like what you said. I like to thank all the barbecue community. One thing for all the support they're giving me. I appreciate the love, and I feel you could feel the love in the barbecue community. You can feel it. It's just a good camaraderie. Like I said, I've met the most awesome people. And I like it because everybody's down to earth. Everybody's real mellow. Everybody's real cool. It's just a cool community. You know what I mean? If the world can all be about barbecue, we'd be like the best world ever.
Did you go to Joe Barbosa's house?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Joe Barbosa, we went there. We did that's where I met so he has we have a thing called the Brotherhood. We all hang out and we just have meetings there. And I got to meet Justin Carl. He's a cool guy. He's actually bought a barbecue and sent it to Malcolm Reed. So a lot of times people think I'm telling you, man, he actually bought a barbecue, sent to Malcolm Reed because he liked the barbecue so much. And as a matter of fact, at Joe Barbosa's house, he won the giveaway for the 14 at Joe's house and gave it away to someone else there that he met there that day.
Really?
That's how good a guy he is.
And he's my neighbor, and I haven't even met him face to face yet.
That's awesome, dude. So I got the pleasure of seeing him another time. So the brother, I remember about that guy Jason Chance. He lives in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
So we also went to his house and hung out. And
Okay.
Justin Carl met us out there. So we're out there, and then, man, the Oklahoma people, they're just awesome people. They're all friendly, welcoming. It's like me and him talk on the phone on and off like for years. We became really good friends. But so when he picked me up from the airport, it's like we knew each other, right? We're like it's already cool, like already like just hanging out, and we drive. He got to show me all the cool stuff Oklahoma, like stuff you wouldn't know. He took it to the memorials, to where it's like kind of like a river walk. We're just bar hopping, and I swear, like all the food there, they have like a crazy, awesome style of cooking, like fast food there. They have like it's almost like how do I say, like stoners made the menus.
Hey, stonerisms.
Like that's yeah, I never thought we'd put that together.
There is a famous smash burger that came out of Oklahoma. The Oklahoma fried onion smash burger, man. That thing's
took us to eat that. That is no joke. That's good right there. That's where he took us to eat there. That's
nice.
What we did. Smash burger. I think at the airport we stopped and got smash burgers.
Nice.
It was good.
Nice. When you're out there grilling, do you have a specific flavor profile that you use? Any seasonings, any rubs, marinades, anything?
So I wing it. People send me stuff and I'll buy stuff. I like to. So there's a brand called Salzone, and I'm not trying to say it because I don't promote them. They just make good stuff and they're real inexpensive. I'll use some of their stuff. I'll mix them. One of the new things I've been using is Salzone made this chorizo seasoning. I started to put out my steaks, and I tried it one day. Like, holy crap, it came out awesome. So I get lucky, throw some stuff on there. I use you ever hear like good shit from Big Cock Ranch?
Yeah.
David Wilkie, one of my guys, follow me. Super cool guy. I talk to him on the phone once in a while. He sent me that stuff done. I got hooked on that stuff. That stuff's really good. You ever hear of out of Texas? His name is Big Rome. What's his seasoning?
Oh, the competition Sasson.
Yeah, his stuff is good.
Yeah,
I just wing it. You know what I mean? It all comes down to dirt. I use salt and pepper. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Have you tried any Uncle Steve shake?
No.
No. We'll get you some out. And my sis Christy V's asking, are you hip to Fire Cups by Tiger McCool Barbecue Company?
No, I never heard of that.
That's right here. They're little fire cups. Put your charcoal in and light your charcoal.
Start your fire. You know what?
Yeah.
I have one of those and I never tried it.
Yeah.
I never used it.
Yeah, man. He's in Cali too, man.
Okay.
You guys could link up and do stuff. Yeah. He's in the into the competition world out there. So
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm still ghetto. I just stick stuff in the chimney and put some paper on the bottom.
Yeah, right.
I'll stick it in there and it's light my stuff. You mean, walk away, come back, it's lit.
Joey Edibles, Square Table Degenerates. Barbecue is the world's third oldest profession. That's a nice fun fact for you.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Yes, it's Mario. Has he tried Susie Q's Santa Maria seasoning?
Of course, that's right. Of course, everybody's tried that. I mean, that's good stuff right there. Of course.
Do you use any Patty's seasoning?
Patty's? No.
Yeah,
I've never used that one. I'm gonna try that one. I just grab on the thing. You know what? Someone turned me on to is my brother-in-law turned me on to the. Let me see. You ever hear? Let me see, right here. Right here, this. I've been using this stuff right here. I don't know who this guy is, but it's real cheap and it's pretty.
Oh, Tony, yeah, all right, yeah.
I've been using that stuff. That stuff's pretty cool, and they make it hot and they make it regular. So I've been using that. I just wing it, brother. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really have a. Sometimes I'll
make no rhyme or reason. Just whatever's in hand's reach, huh?
I'll mix. Sometimes I'm like, hey, what'd you do? I'm like, I don't know. I use that one, and that one. I'll just mix something
Mhm.
together.
Hey, Shredder says it best, man. Love is the secret ingredient.
Exactly.
Show
I
your
always,
meat some
I always,
love.
I always put my main ingredient is my sign on top of the barbecue. God is good. That's my main.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
That's how I. That's how I. How my barbecue come out so. My barbecue food comes out so good.
Mhm.
It's always
Yeah.
blessed. It's always blessed.
So I'm gonna show everybody the 14-inch here. Here's what you can win. It does not include the Weber kettle. You will have to buy that separately. That is not included. So just know if you do win, if you don't have a 14-inch Weber kettle, sorry, you're gonna have to spend a little extra money to get this to work right.
I think those Webers only like $35 or something like that.
Yeah, they're not much anymore. I I had inherited that from Hobo Nickel Barbecue,
Yeah.
and he has all of them. I don't know. I think he left one down in Indiana at another YouTuber's house, Keith Bettag. I think he has one, and he left one here. And I don't know what he did with his other one.
Yeah.
The Smoky Joe. Yep, you are correct.
It
14
also fits,
inches
it
tall.
also the 14 also fits on a the 14 also fits on. So if you like ugly drum smokers, so they make there's three sizes. There's a 10 gallon, there's a 30 gallon, and a 55 gallon. The 10 gallon, the 14 fits like it's made for it, right on you. The 30
Okay.
18 fits, the 55 22 fits, and you would think I made it for those. That's how good it fits. So then
Wow.
then you also got, so you know how Weber makes the smokers. They got what they call their smokers, the bullets.
I
They
don't.
have smokers they look like a bullet or whatever, they're kind of round.
The Weber one.
Yeah, the Smoky Mountains. No, so they make
Smoke. Yeah, yeah.
they make a 14 and they make the 18 and they make the 22. So it'll fit those two.
Okay.
If it's and it's cool because they make the legs a little bit stronger on those,
Um.
so it does fit those. If you have a Smoky Mountain,
Yeah. Kent's wanting to know if we could pay the difference if somebody wanted the 22-inch model or something like that.
If you win, you want to pay a difference. I don't see why not.
Right on. And Shredder's asking, do you sell rotisserie rotation gadget instead? I believe somebody said that is on your website as well.
Yeah, so we have a rotisserie attachment to that.
Yeah.
You can add that to it. You can have that.
Mario saying 14 inches on Facebook Marketplace in SoCal.
I don't know, but that's not me.
Ah,
Maybe
right.
so.
Yeah.
That's not me. I
Pickle,
don't want to do that.
Pickle said you need to make one for a coffee can.
There you go.
Yeah, a little wind up.
Hey, I'm gonna make one just messing around now. What?
Man, look at this guy showing up. Jay's Brapping Barbecue. What's up, brother?
What's up, brother?
Long time, man. Hey, hit hashtag grill. Get in on this. Here's what you could win right here. The attachment, the Gabby's Grill attachment, bro. This guy, he was in the barbecue community, and then he got into building his Mazda RX-7. So now he's in the car scene over there on that. He's like he's on Instagram a lot.
Yeah.
And he's them rotary motors, boy. You could build them things up, man.
I'll tell you a story. So I got into building cars. I built VW Bugs. So
Okay.
so we were a big rivalry against the RX-7s, the old like 78 RX-7s. They look like little Datsuns still.
Mhm.
The thing about a rotary motor is they have unlimited RPM. The only
Yeah.
problem with them are you better be ready because they're fast, and if you lose
Yeah.
control, you can lose control fast.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
fast. Back in the day, we had a big rivalry: VW Bugs against RX-7s, against You know what I mean? Then you know what I mean. So and then I got into the big Chevys and the Oldsmobiles and stuff like that.
Yeah. Are you hip to smoking and grilling with AB?
What's AB?
Um, Aaron Brown. He's got that channel, Smoking and Grilling with AB.
I'm not
So he's in Cali too, and he
okay.
actually races his Volkswagen Beetle. This thing's
Is that right?
tubbed. It's tubbed and built to the
Yeah.
gill, man. Actually, he's rebuilding it. He did he wasn't able to handle it, man, and he flipped it at the drag strip, and so he had to rebuild the whole thing.
That happens to everybody. If you're racing, you're crashing. Feel like that. It's gonna happen. I was more into building and racing. I wasn't really racing. Matter of fact, I used to always like when they say who wants to stay, who wants to volunteer to stay back. I would stay back because I mean I like to build the race cars. I'm interested in building them. I'm not really interested in driving them.
Right. Yeah, right. You
But that,
you just want to see your work from a
yeah,
distance, not behind the wheel.
it, it takes a special person to do that. You can have a lot of you have a lot of balls, but that there's a lot of power. You're going fast, and things can go wrong quick.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Um so we're at 546 everyone. We have, let me check, right. As of right now, we have 24 entries. We have 46 million people watching in the chat. I appreciate everybody for hanging out.
Oh, that's crazy. I never had 46 million people watch me do anything.
But yeah, man. Last chance. Here we go. Hashtag grill. Get you in. 24 entries. Boom, boom, boom. Man, I can't wait to see who wins, man. This is gonna be awesome.
You know what? I'm so computer literate. When I do giveaway, I do like God is good sign giveaways. I would have my neighbor. He would look over the fence. Hey, come here real quick, and I would just go real fast all the names, and he'd like, hey, pick a name. That's how I won.
Right.
Fair to me.
What's good is StreamYard offers this feature for a random picker. So really, I could set it to any hashtag, and it automatically puts people into this thing. And then I just share the screen, and it goes through a random picker.
Yeah.
Lately, we've been running races. Like you could do like BMX races, the duck races, alien, spaceship, boat. I would, but you would have to manually enter all that, and they race and they go back and forth. You could set a timer on it for a race to be 2 minutes, or you got the random picker wheel where you can set the timer to run it for 30 seconds and it'll spin for 30 seconds. And then another option people been doing is the elimination wheel. So you spin, whoever it lands on, that person's out. The last name on the wheel is actually the winner. So that takes time. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like playing a scratch off versus playing a lottery ticket. You know what I mean? You want to sit there and scratch and lose.
Yeah. It's the excitement of for sure.
But yeah, here, let me share this screen.
I told my wife, go ahead and set this up. I go, Jason will call you, and then he'll say, I'm gonna take a shower real quick because I would set up anyway. So she's all right. All you do is push that button, it's ready to go.
Right.
One time, my wife did it with me. I actually made a little stand that holds 3 phones at one time, and I go live, and I just sit there talking away.
Yeah, that's your little tripod, huh?
Yeah, so I made it. I had to make it out of metal because the plastic ones they send you from Amazon were too they're going like this with the wind. So I just used their clamps and made a metal cross and screwed it onto them.
Mm-hmm.
It stays nice and firm.
Right. All right, guys. I'm gonna hit full screen on this so everybody can see it, and we're gonna hit the draw button. Let me get over there, and good luck to everybody. We got 25 entries, and here we go. Bat 13 wins.
There you go.
There you go. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. If I don't know, I do not have any contact information for Bat 13. So let me know let me know in the chat how we could get in touch with each other. Yeah. Bat 13, holy crap. People are like, I don't win nothing. Well, you gotta play to win.
Yeah, I never tried to go into the games either. I don't know how to get in them. Like, how come you didn't jump in?
I guess we could look for the bat signal in the sky, right?
Yeah. Leave it on the roof.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fly in.
Yeah, man. Yeah, email me at you could go to my about section on my page and get my email address. We'll get that all squared away. Congratulations, Bat 13. I can email. Yes, it's in my about section. Email me
Bat
and
13, where are you from, Bat 13? What state are you from?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, where you from? You close to Junior? Troy. I don't use that email there anymore, Joey. At AOL. Yeah. Oh, he's in Pennsylvania.
All right.
All right, cool. Yeah. Email me and I'll get that information forward over to Junior.
I'll get your barbecue out tomorrow. Got your address fast I can get out to you.
Yep.
If I can get out tomorrow, you have by Friday.
Here, I'll put my.
It's about 5 business days to get anywhere in the United States from California. I've been shipping. I'm a master at shipping. I've been shipping for over 20 years. So, car parts.
Yeah, right. So you probably got your own little shipping.
Yeah, well,
labels and everything ready to go.
FedEx comes here, UPS, US Mail. I use them all. I have a system that will pop up and show me all the best prices, and I'll pick whatever is the best price. Right now, UPS gives me the best price right now, so I've been using them. So, but yeah, I just like I always say, I car parts is my business, what I do, but barbecue is more my heart, my joy, where I want to go and release and relax. And sometimes I enjoy just barbecuing by myself, not going live, just sitting there and make me a little flame, make it like just kind of like a little campfire, just make it out and just I really enjoy barbecuing in the rain, not in the rain, but when it's raining. You know,
right? Yeah.
When we get rain, I enjoy it. It's nice there, fire going, cooking my food, just relaxing. It's all good.
Randy's asking if there's a promo code.
No, I don't have promo codes. I don't have that.
I didn't know if you send them out. You know what I mean? Like to Brotherhood. If you're part of the Brotherhood, is there?
Yeah,
what I mean? If you're part of that group or something.
We did that a while back, and it got kind of confusing. So
okay,
you gotta know how to set your website up for that, and I don't really don't know how to do it too well. To be honest
right on.
But just know the prices on the website. That price includes shipping. That's with shipping. So when you go to checkout, it's not going to add shipping to it. That price it shows you, that's the price out the door.
Showed up a little too late there, Steph. You missed the giveaway.
Right there. That's one of the OGs right there. He's been following since day one.
For sure.
So they're awesome people right there. Always watch me go live, no matter.
Yep.
I can be gone for like a month and go live all of a sudden. There they are. They're there.
Right.
I appreciate the love and support. You guys are awesome.
My dude Dorito wants to know where you're at in Los Angeles area, right?
No, I'm in Paso Robles. That's San Luis Obispo. So when
Okay,
I go down to Fontana, that's San Bernardino. So from LA, that's about an hour, 45-minute drive from LA.
right on. Look at my dude. What's up, B? All right, man. You survived the hour. You all right?
I'm good, bro. I'm good.
I told you it ain't hard, man. You know, it's just getting your story out there. More eyes on the prize. Hopefully, this show will give you some
Yeah,
business. You know what I mean?
but, the more
Um,
important thing, I appreciate you letting me get on here and thank everybody. I like the
right.
more than getting business. I would like to thank everybody for all support. People like you who do shows like this, or people need to understand it's not easy to do these shows. What I'm doing, I'm just pushing a button going live. Now, building barbecues is hard, but when you're taking the time and you're doing the setup, you're building a community. That there's a lot of work that goes into that. I'm pretty sure you have another job too. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
you're doing that. On top of that, it's so I would like to thank all, of course, everybody who follows and watches, but also the people who put on these little shows and do things and do this whole community. So,
Right.
Con, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Appreciate what you do. Appreciate all you other guys out there who do this, and much love to you guys because it's not easy.
Yeah.
It's not easy to do what you guys do.
And believe me, we appreciate you right back. You know what I mean? You're the one putting the blood, sweat, and tears into a good product, a quality business. Um, it actually, you know, that thing could withstand some beating. I tell you that. Uh, you know, a lot of things can't handle hot heat, and
Yeah,
this thing handles the heat, guys, for
yeah.
sure.
That's the thing about the copycats. They can't. They use it thin metal.
Yeah.
One time you lose control, it's gonna go.
Right. Yeah, you ain't twisted. You ain't going up and down anymore. It's stuck.
I had mine fall at the back of my truck.
Yeah.
Like, like all I did was bend the handle, bend it back, and that was it.
Right.
Still ticking.
But all right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna go off air. We're gonna hang out for a minute off air, and I'll see you guys next week. I want to appreciate everybody. Thanks for Quint for the super chat. Appreciate you. Much love, and I'll see you guys same time, same place next week.